I want to talk about something that honestly feels kind of crazy to say out loud. But here it is. I make over $30,000 per month from YouTube, and I'm only 18 years old. Now, I know what you're probably thinking. What? How? Well, stick around because I'm going to break it all down for you, share exactly how I got to this point, and talk about my course called Unlimited Circle, where I teach you everything I know about growing on YouTube and making money while doing it. I'm going to walk you through my journey, how I found success on YouTube, and how I build up multiple income streams to bring in that kind of money. If you've ever wondered how someone my age is able to do this, I'll show you exactly how. So let's get into it. All right, let's rewind. I've been obsessed with YouTube since I was 12. Back then, I was posting random gaming content. Like I would upload Minecraft videos and Call of Duty stuff, but obviously no one was watching. I was having fun, but it didn't feel like it was going anywhere. Fast forward a few years, I realized something. If I really wanted to make a living from YouTube, I had to stop just posting for fun and actually take it seriously. And that's when things started to change. I started messing around with YouTube Shorts, just short, snappy videos, and that's when it all clicked. It was like a light bulb went off. I wasn't getting huge numbers from my old gaming stuff, but I noticed that short form content was taking over the platform. I was like, okay, I'm going to make this work. I started posting sports highlights since I've always loved sports. Now, don't get me wrong, I didn't invent the wheel here. I wasn't the first to do sports highlights on YouTube, but what I did do was replicate success. I was watching other channels blow up with short form content, and I realized, why not just model what's already working? So if someone was posting viral NBA content, I'd post similar stuff but about football or baseball or soccer. It was working and it started to grow, and that's what led me to where I am today, and also why I created Unlimited Circle, my course where I teach you all about growing your YouTube, creating short form content, and making money. I didn't want to keep this all to myself. I want to help other people learn how to do this too. In the course, I cover everything, from the basics of starting your channel to growing your audience, monetizing your content, and scaling up. So if you're serious about YouTube and you want to make this a career, you need to check it out. I promise it's everything you need to know. All right, let's get into the juicy stuff. How much money am I actually making? So I'm making over $30,000 a month now, but let me break down how that looks. It wasn't always like this. I didn't just wake up one day and start raking in the cash. But once I started getting traction, I realized I had to diversify my income streams. That's what made the difference. Here's how the money comes in. Most of my income comes from YouTube itself. I get a good chunk from YouTube Shorts ads, which, by the way, are an absolute game changer. But it's not just YouTube. I also post the same content on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook, so I make money across all those platforms too. Another big one for me is affiliate marketing. I recommend products, whether it's gear I use to make my videos or stuff that my audience loves. If they buy through my links, I get a commission. It adds up, trust me. And then there are brand partnerships. I get paid to promote products, and these deals are where the big money comes in. Brands love working with influencers, especially ones who are growing fast. It's been crazy how much this has opened up for me. So let's talk numbers. My highest earning month last year was around $50,000. Crazy, right? But here's the thing, it's not all consistent. My lowest month was about $25,000, and that was in a slower period. That's something you have to accept. Some months you'll crush it, and others might be slower. It all balances out, but it's important to stay consistent. If I stop posting, my views drop, and my income drops with it. So you have to be on top of it. But here's the biggest lesson I've learned. Don't rely on just one thing. If you want to make serious money, you need to have different income streams. For example, I'm not just relying on YouTube ad revenue. I'm making money from affiliate links, brand deals, merch, and even music royalties from some of my videos. It's all about diversifying, and that's something I teach in Unlimited Circle, how to build multiple revenue streams from your YouTube content, so that you're not relying on just one platform or one method of monetization. Now, I could keep all this info to myself and just focus on growing my own business. But honestly, I want to help you guys out. I'm still learning tons of new things every day, and I want you to learn from my mistakes and successes so you don't have to figure it all out on your own. So, if you're interested in learning how to make money online, grow on YouTube, and turn it into a career, check out Unlimited Circle. I promise you'll get the most value out of it. If there's one thing I want you to take away from this, it's that YouTube isn't just a hobby anymore, it's a business. And you can absolutely make real money doing this. You just have to put in the work, stay consistent, and keep learning. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe and drop a comment below if you want me to cover any specific topics. I love hearing your feedback and reading your stories. And of course, if you want to join me on this journey and learn more about growing your YouTube channel, check out Unlimited Circle. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.